Live on tape from the epicenter of creativity in the universe, Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Crazy Late with Johnny Millwater. Tonight, join Johnny and his guests, social media goddess Shannon Don Dual, comedian Tom Simmons, the music of Justin Aswell, house band Junk Gallery. I'm Joey Pop. Now here he is, the hurricane of hilarity, Johnny Millwater!
Thank you very much. You ready? Ready? Here we go. Whoa! Oh! Yes! That feels goofier every single time. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for watching. I'm Johnny Millwater. You're up crazy late. Well, it's been about a month since I've seen you guys, and if you've been following the entertainment news for the last month, you know that the big news is that John Travolta may be marrying Tom Cruise.
Oh!
Very, very excited. Of course, we wouldn't recognize that here in North Carolina. It'd be unconstitutional. Yeah. Now, you probably noticed that we have a different man over there at the podium this week. Ordinarily, we have the incredibly talented and funny Sid Davis. Now, this week, Sid is on an extremely popular national comedy tour, or he's in jail. I don't know. He didn't call, but he's not here. So instead, we have a television and radio personality from right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, Mr. Joey Pop.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joey.
You know, Johnny, this is really a thrill for me because I had a chance to be on your show, about a month ago?
Yeah.
We passed along some news tips. Some of those stories may still be very much alive. But I'm here to give health tips tonight. Maybe some of your viewers know me as, the guy who hosts a health-wise show here in the Charlotte market.
Have you seen that show? It's a good show. He saved a lot of lives. Let's pretend that we saw the show. That's very good. Oh, yeah. That's a good. I like it. No, it's a good show.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, yeah. So anyway, you're looking mighty trim these days, I got to tell you.
Oh,
so you've laid off that seafood diet, I see.
What seafood diet?
Oh, well, I'm actually participating in that Garden of Eden. It's that time of year when all fresh veggies are out there. Many of you may be eating the tomatoes, the cucumbers. Well, my wife bought me a watermelon. Would you believe I ate the whole darn thing within 24 hours?
24 hours you ate a watermelon?
Oh, absolutely. Now, you guys can relate with that, can't you? We had cantaloupe and watermelon tonight right before this show. It's the season, the Garden of Eden, Johnny.
I know I look like I've eaten a watermelon before the show.
I do too, I got to say, all swollen up. But I'm looking forward to this tonight, so thank you for having me.
Well, thank you so much for being here. You were a guest on the show. You're the co-host. Pretty soon you'll be hosting. Show will be even better. But we got a lot of good times here tonight. As a matter of fact, I want to tell you about this because this is something that happened in Sweden. Any Swedish people here tonight? Anybody heard of Sweden? It's a country. Sweden? Yeah, you've been around. Okay. Well, in Sweden, just last week, a world record was set at a Swedish theme park when 72 different nationalities of people got onto a Ferris wheel at the same time. 72 different nationalities, world record. The previous record was 50 nationalities on one ride, and that was held by Kim Kardashian. It's going to be a long night. You're doing great. And now, health tips with Joey Pop.
Wouldn't you know it, ambidextrous people are twice as likely to contract carpal tunnel syndrome.
Health tips with Joey Pop. Don't give up on me yet. Come on. It's just a monologue. Hang in there. In Scranton, Pennsylvania last week, the mayor passed a new law where he cut all firefighters and policemen's pay to minimum wage. It's absolutely true. Yeah, it doesn't seem right to me. In a related story, he was killed and burnt to death. Yeah. Authorities have no leads. In a related story, the ambulance drivers have a new policy. If they're not there in 30 minutes, it's free. Oh, yeah. You're getting it. And now, health tips with Joey Pop.
Johnny, this just in the United States, obesity is the #1 cause of chastity.
Are there any nerds out there tonight? Nerds, my people? Me too. Well, here's the story of a nerd making good. A French video game collector sold over 7,000 video games from his collection last week on eBay for $1.23 million. Yeah, which he will use to pay for women. I assume. Yes. His mother was quoted as saying, "It's about damn time." Yeah. And now health tips with Joey Pop.
Hey, this one just in. Scientists have made the discovery for sleepwalking. It's a discovered cure, insomnia. Johnny, I have another one.
Another one?
Yes. You can lower your cholesterol level by ovulating.
Less
Come on,
eggs.
get it? You lose an egg.
You'd have less eggs, less cholesterol. That makes perfect sense.
All right. Well, if they don't like that one, Johnny, 'tis the season. We've all heard about these shark attacks. Well, if you want to get rid of that unwanted tattoo, you can get bitten by that shark.
Punchline at the beginning. Why not? Please, wait until the commercial to heckle. Seriously, it hurts a little bit. All right. What's that? Any stories from Europe? I'm glad you asked. Here's one. Italian, German, Irish, and French dairy farmers have all banded together to protest the cost of milk in Europe. It's so inexpensive there that they decided to pour a lake's worth of milk outside of the European Parliament building in Belgium. They've made a lake milk out there. Yeah. So it's not worth crying over. We'll just skip that next one.
Yeah, I got one for you, Johnny.
Health tips with Joey Pop.
In recent years, the number of cases of leprosy have really dropped off.
Oh, yeah, moan and then clap. That's what I want. All right. I was wrong about you, joke. Here's a story out of Los Angeles. A Los Angeles man discovered that 50,000 bees were living in the wall of his home. Yeah, he became suspicious when his shower head started spewing honey. Then, there's another one, then you can boo. Yeah, the authorities found out about it via a sting operation. Okay, now.
Hey.
Yeah, now, right? Well, just one more, and then, yeah, you're right.
Hey, enough of this health stuff. Where I'm out of here. Diet and exercise, those are for wusses.
I knew it! Now Massachusetts. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Ladies and gentlemen, our final joke of the evening. I mean, interesting story. Really, thank you very much. Worth every penny. Ladies and gentlemen, a man out of Massachusetts. Nobody cares. Never mind. A man out of Massachusetts paid his final mortgage payment with pennies. 62,000 pennies. Over half a ton of change. Asked how he would pay for his hernia surgery, he said, probably a check. All right, that's it for the monologue, folks. We have an amazing show here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the queen of Twitter, Shannon Dawn Rauer, is here tonight. Put a big round of applause for her, yes. You are in for a real treat. The comedian is truly one of my top favorite in the history of stand-up comedy. It is an honor to welcome back Mr. Tom Simmons is here to make you laugh tonight. Tom Simmons. And our musical guest is, I swear he's from the future. He is doing something the likes of which most people have never, ever seen before. I think you're really going to enjoy Mr. Invisible, Justin Aswell, here tonight. And let's hear it for our new house band, Junk Gallery. Take us home, Junk. We'll be right back.